Hello guys. Today, first let's take a look at my standings. Central, so far I played 15 games, I have lost 1. And it was an away game. And Cavaliers and Bulls and Cavaliers pretty close, kind of behind me. Bulls are 8-8. Pacers are slightly below 500, and the Bucks are the scrubs of the division. Yeah, so far so good. I haven't really had much complaints with this season mode so far. It's weird. The inside labeling called it, like I said before, called it a franchise mode. Oh, and I'm also playing Portland in this one, and we'll take a look at who I'm playing it in the next game. But yeah, it's so far it's kind of, I don't remember when I played this before this being this simple, this mode. I remember this mode being somewhat more complex when I played it once upon a time, quite a while ago, but I don't know. It's okay. It looks nice. I just wish there was a bit more to it, because even though I haven't played a season mode in NBA Shootout 98, I feel like there's more to that mode than this mode has. But what carries this mode is really, the presentation is pretty alright for exhibitions. The announcers are some of the better announcers in regular sports games. Playing it on rookie mode, or Brandon Roy, I'm not familiar with him. Playing it on rookie mode is, anyone can play it on rookie mode, really. I chose to play it on rookie mode because I wasn't familiar enough with it to feel confident that I could play well under veteran. Jared Bayless, that sounds familiar, but it could just be, but it could just be deja vu with Skip Bayless. Okay. Bad shot. Damn it. Lance Aldridge, I know that name. He's a pretty good player. But yeah, it's been, for season mode, it's pretty good. I don't usually play season modes in games. Greg Oden, Greg Oden sounds like Lamar Odom. I don't think they're related, but I don't know. It kind of sounds familiar. But yeah, I haven't really played many season modes just because franchise mode has more depth to it, and I kind of like that a lot.
He nearly throws himself through the cylinder.
Oh.
Phillip will head to the line after a tough foul. That's
But yeah, because season mode isn't as common with newer games, doesn't feature as much. But in all honesty, I don't remember playing franchise mode beyond a season super often. Sometimes I did, but not always. So I understand the appeal of season mode quite a lot, actually. Oh, that's good. yeah, I think Portland's pretty solid in this game if I remember correctly.
Releases the jumper. Shot lands with a thud. Rip blocks it.
Oh wow, I made that. That's impressive.
Great steal by Hamilton. Ball brought across midcourt line by Phillips.
And I don't know, I think he may have caused it, but Phillips recovered it, so I don't know who would, I don't know if that's a correct assessment there.
Pops the clutch on a jumper. The Pistons looking for a way to extend this
But yeah,
lead.
so far for probably, I would say, if it's not my first season mode, it's probably my first season mode played in a very long time. I have to say that it's, for what it is, it's okay. I kind of want to check out at some point, not right away, at some point a season mode from like maybe one of the older shootout games like 98 and see how it holds up compared to this one. Because even though it is just a season mode, from what so far, it feels like it's missing some stuff compared to other season modes and more newer and even older games, really. Because I could have sworn this had a franchise mode in it.
Phillips looking to set up the action. Brent fired. Doing the dirty work inside. He won that battle. Heavy metal thunder.
I will say, in this game, the defenses are always ranked so low in the teams. Like, the average is like 60 compared to offense, which is like late 70s, early 80s. I find that weird that they have it ranked like that. Maybe to make the game more offensive-oriented, but I think that's a little weird to do it like that.
Beautifully done.
Brandon Roy, kind of sounds familiar. I'm not super familiar with him, though, Brandon Roy. Oh.
Top of the circle. He lets the three fly.
Keep in mind, when I make these moves, I'm not playing on rookie mode, so it's so you can think of that what you will. I'm pretty sure if I was playing on veteran mode, I don't think I would have the record or the stats that I do. But
Deep two by Phelan. It goes, and it's a 2-point ball game.
it's pretty close in this one, though.
Phillips clips. Sails in uncontested.
But like I said, I'm gonna have to check out other season modes and other games to get a better
Stolen by Phillips on the throw. Extends for the Jays.
to get a better opinion of it. But for what it is, it's okay. I think based on my experience with NBA Shootout 98, I feel like it's missing some stuff in terms of player attributes, statistics,
Fires the three ball straight away.
and those kind of things.
Chucks the three ball. Oh my, what a shot.
But in terms of gameplay and look, it's pretty solid.
With a quick hand.
Oh, that would have been awesome, though.
McKnight at the strike.
And I will say, the one thing that I wish was better was the dunking in this game. I feel like a lot of the dunking elements is kind of gone from the older shootout game. And I haven't played any PS2 shootout games, so I'm gonna have to check those out at some point
Can't lock in the target. A clear path and a strong.
and see how those hold up.
Phillips looking to set up the action. They can run the clock down and clock on the final shot of the half. Open shot passed up by Phillips. Sinking the three. Score. You can't hang your head as a defender. You have to applaud an excellent shot by an excellent shooter.
So far doing well, have a 10-point lead, but we'll see how that holds.
Overmatched and outclassed their opponent. Gets it to go. Surveying the D as he
But yeah, if you check out NBA 98 video I did with Mike, you can see that we looked at the game pretty in detail. And there was a lot to it, even for a PS1 game. And this game feels like its focus is a bit more on the gameplay flashy elements and less on more of the meat of the game, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with the game that does that, but it just, I mean, I love playing this actually. If I didn't love this game to a good degree, we wouldn't be doing this review right now. So I do love this game. It's just there's definitely some things in it that could make it a bit better, but it's a pretty solid game overall. Shoot, man.
gets the shot off of the crowd. There's the goods, baby.
I'm pretty sure people who have more experience in this game or have more experience with the shootout games could probably give a more detailed opinion, but for what in my experience with this game, definitely considering I played it a lot in my youth, it holds up in a lot of ways, but playing the games I've played the last year or so, you kind of gain a bit more perspective with it. Oh, shoot. Like a dunk like that, in NBA Shootout 98, the dunk, like every dunk is like that. Like you can make every shot you do like that. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Although granted, the shooting element in this game, I like a touch more than NBA 98. I like the shot meter, I like how it feels. And the controls in NBA Shootout 98 take a little bit to learn. It's doable. They're not hard. It's just there's a lot in this game. It is simplistic. So it kind of makes me wonder if maybe like somewhere in the middle, like the PS2 versions of Shootout have kind of happy medium. So at some point I will check those out. They're around. They're not like hard to find. But with so many games I got in a short period of time, I kind of want to review what I have first before before taking on anything else. So far in this game, I'm doing pretty well. I will say though, playing on rookie mode, there's not a ton of challenge. I kind of wish there was a bit more challenge. It should be easier than veteran, of course, but I feel like it's a bit too easy. Like, I've only lost one game, and granted, I am playing a shortened season, so that could lead to some inaccuracies too with it, and shorter games, which also could lead to some other elements as well. So those are things to keep in mind when if you decide to play it like this on your own. 5-minute games, I always prefer that, because that's more the standard. Ah, shoot. Oh well. Because that's more the standard, but I do think, outside of football, shortened seasons in sports games it's a reasonable way to go, because for baseball, it's like a nightmare. It's like 162 games. Good luck in franchise mode. Without playing it without having to simulate any games. Or NBA and NHL is much more doable. But even then, it's still 80-some games. I mean, something will have to give. I mean, either you shorten a little bit of both of them or the season or the game. I did both because I kind of wanted this to be about the same length as the football, as the Madden 2004 franchise mode review. Which it'll probably be about that length. It might be a bit shorter. Because when I made the plans, I didn't know if I was going to play 2 games in one episode or not, because I didn't know how long it was, but I ended up doing. So this might be shorter by a reasonable amount of episodes than Madden 2004, but that's okay. It's a lesson for the future, and I think the gist of the whole review of this mode will still display itself pretty well, even. Yeah, but yeah. And one. Yeah, I remember when I played basketball in high school. On my JV year, I think I was a sophomore, I believe. Yeah, and we actually played in the Palace against I don't know who. It was a local high school team. Like, I think it started with B, but I don't remember them. And we played in the Palace, but this was during the day of Rodney Stuckey, Tayshaun, and Rip Hamilton in their older years. Greg Monroe was like his rookie year or his first or second year, early years of him, that era. And they played the Utah Jazz. And I think they beat them like 124 to 120, 122 or something like that. But what happened was the JV played first in the day, then the varsity, and then later the Pistons. And the Pistons won, of course. The varsity won, our varsity. Our JV, we lost. We're the only... Out of all the three, the team I was in was the one that lost. It was just kind of cruel. It was a little cruel in a lot of ways because the school I went with, we didn't win a lot in really anything for various reasons. That is a whole nother discussion, But yeah, but overall, I did grow up with them, and I did see them in action. This version of them is a touch earlier. This is like the later year of Tayshaun, and had Rashid and McDyess. Of course, the team, not only did they have Greg Monroe and Tayshaun Rip in his later years and Rodney Stuckey, they also had Ben Gordon back, because in this game he's not on Detroit, he's in Cleveland. So,
crossover move by Webster. Finds a small crack and fires the 3-ball.
81 to 49, 32. Player of the game, Billups. Yeah, 39 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, a couple steals, turnover. Alright, that's another game. I won that one pretty handily. I kind of got off on a tangent there, but yeah, it's a pretty easy game to use. I dare say probably easier to learn than NBA 98, NBA Shootout 98, but I talk about NBA Shootout 98 a lot because I haven't played any other shootout game yet, but I will at some point in the future. Save the season, of course. I will say though, I pick this game to cover because a lot of people saw the video I did with Mike a long time ago, and I felt like it would be interesting to go back to this too from a retro perspective because I did play this game a lot when I was younger. And we're also going to be playing the Spurs in this one. We might be seeing a lot of familiar faces. I will say that I definitely want to play more shootout stuff. I want to get more into Live too, especially the PS1 era. Ironically, NBA Live 98 I want to get on too. Because I've seen Retro Sports Gamer play that game quite a bit, and it looks a lot of fun. So I want to get that at some point. I know NBA Live 10, I did a video on that. The first video in Sports Game Reviews that I did for that was NBA Live 10. That was a request. And I kind of want to go back to it because it is the last PS3 game for the NBA Live series. And probably the best one released until I think the new one for the PS4 is doing okay, but I know that ever since they came back, they haven't been the most polished series in the world. And I am playing at the Spurs actually. Let's see who they have in this era. In 09 here.
On the break with no defenders back. How did he get that open look down there?
Jeez. Alright, I should not be beating the Spurs this much. I mean, Pistons are a pretty solid team back then, but this is kind of... This is an example of rookie mode at its finest. Okay, Tony Parker's playing, of course. We all know Tony Parker. Oh, wow. Oh, he was blocked. Come on. Alberto, he sounds a little familiar, but I'm not. But I don't know him super well, though. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. God damn it. Went out of bounds. Oh. It does happen that sometimes you step out of bounds. I noticed it quite a bit in NBA Shootout 98 too. Oh. Oh. McDice. Oh, shoot.
At the cup and lays it in.
Nice.
His hard labor pays off. He drops, as he says, take that to the defender who thought he had that shot coming. The Spurs will retain possession. Releases the jumper.
Tim Duncan, we all know Tim Duncan, of course. Probably going to be in the NBA Hall of Fame, I imagine, at some point. God, I love dribbling with Chauncey in this game. I really do. Shoot. Oh. Even though it is on rookie mode, but I still feel like I still get challenged somewhat in rookie mode. So, in some aspects, I mean, on the box score it doesn't look like it, but if you watch the games themselves, I'm not perfect in them. I do make occasional mistakes. The computer does. Aw.
Gets the ball down deep and finishes.
Ah, last minute shot. Manuel, maybe a little familiar, but not a ton. Not with him. Ah, shoot, I meant to pass. Using the icon passing. God, the defense in this game needs to be stronger. I will say that.
The Pistons now lead by 4. A steal.
Nice. Rasheed Wallace with the steal.
Let's see if they can capitalize.
Action King. Oh.
Sent packing by McDice. Hopefully that'll put some life back into this team. Count the bucket.
and 1. But I will say though, the game I played with Mike in this game was on veteran. So if you're curious on what it looks like on veteran mode, check out that video. And of course, if you want to see like just a plain veteran mode against a computer, just let me know in the comments and I'll do a sports game reviews episode of that mode. Or if you want a certain matchup of teams too as well. Really anything. Of course, I will say the easier the request, the faster it will get out. If it's kind of a request with a lot of moving parts, I can't make any promises on timetable, of course. Because while I would love to do this for a living, I don't. And I probably won't end up doing it for a living, which is fine. But it does mean that I can only do this in my spare time, too. And of course, sometimes when stuff becomes a job, it can be it's easy when you start doing something for a living to. Fuck! I fucked up. But like I guess what I was saying is that it's easy to do something so much it starts to feel like a job, even though you love it. So it's either way. But, man, San Antonio's making a comeback. Oh, that's off. Man, San Antonio's... I don't mind a little challenge, though. I may have to start focusing here. There we go. Gained a few points. Gave him 8 seconds though. Oh wow, come on. Oh. Alright, I have a 2-point lead. Oh, come on, McDyke. You could have made that. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? Man, this game is not going my way. I like how he says Boom Shot Kalaka from NBA Jam fame. Oh, come on. Where's that defense? And the thing is that if the defense was active on my side of things, I could definitely feel the rookie mode of things. But when when my computer defense lets the guys drive it in, kind of makes it hard to make this feel like a true rookie mode. Although I do like the challenge. There's a difference between challenge and then just kind of taking certain aspects of the game out of the picture. I don't know. Some people may like a more offensive-oriented game. I kind of like offensive-oriented games sometimes, but I do like some power defense too. And I should really focus.
We have ourselves a new ball game and it's tied up.
God, the
anticipation cap. Rip flips. We have a lead change for that bucket. Gets a finger on it and tips it out of bounds. Nifty little crossover. Watch the shot clock. Baseline Jimmy. Big night for 2. little loose on that one.
Oh, Tayshawn!
Bottom of the well despite solid D. The defender had him eyed like a hawk watching a mouse, but it wasn't enough. Pass flipped it by Phillips. Not a crisp pass. He needs more zip on it.
Nice.
Oh, yes, that's good for two.
Oh, where's the block? Come on. Yeah, that's not gonna go in.
No dice.
Oh, shit. Come on.
The Spurs haven't been wasting these opportunities tonight. No more shot clock.
Nice. Action cam. I think that was the third quarter, was it? Yep. Got another quarter to handle them in. Ah, fucking three-pointer. God damn it.
Nice crossover by Phillips. He slings it cross court. Rip flip.
Nice.
Gravity defying.
Oh, nice.
Swatted away by McDyke. And just when I thought they were flatlining, he comes up with the swat. Oh, a rim rocker with no one around.
I will say, if they made this, it sound like a dunk instead of a nothing but net shot, it would be a bit different. But that didn't go in. Oh, come on, Wallace.
He's not a jump shooting machine, but he'll still be disappointed with that.
There we go.
The Pistons in transition with a clear pass. He found a crater in the defense and exploited it through a lay-in. The defense gave him a gift and he took it. Tight D, he shoots anyway. Good efforts in battle as fight for those 2 points inside. Duncan rises. Nice try, but no dice. That was a long jump shot, but you have to expect him to hit most anything from inside the three-point line.
Nice clean pick and roll. Ah.
Phillips gets a finger on the pass, but can't prevent it from going out of bounds.
I will say, after going through the season mode, I feel like I could probably do pretty well on veteran. There we go.
Phillips flips. Count the bucket. Pushes it back outside. Bowen tries the crossover move. Fires the three ball from straight away. No good.
God damn it, I fucking hate intentional fucking fouls.
Parker whistled for the intentional foul.
Pass.
Parker whistled for the intentional foul. Picks up his third foul. Squares and fires.
Just gonna shoot it with Chauncey. Oh, come on. Shoot. I fucked up.
He goes to the basket. basket and finds himself all alone for the layup. I'd still be playing if defense is left open lanes to the rim.
Keep messing up with that passing thing. Alright, beat them by 5. Pretty decent game. Chauncey got player of the game. 19 points, 4 assists, a block, a couple steals. Quite a few turnovers, though. Not one of my better games, but I'm glad I still won, though. Save the season. I will say, I bet the other modes in this game have probably a lot more detail to them, like the career my player mode and stuff like that. I feel like this mode's kind of isn't meant to be like super in depth. I feel like a lot of that effort went into like the other modes of the game, which is fine. But during this time, franchise modes were pretty huge. But oh well. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Check out the next video, and we're going to play a couple more games and see how those turn up. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.